All right, welcome back to a new behind the scenes Q&A. What are we doing today? My collection video. And I know you've heard that just very recently, but actually when I was going through my my deep storage, my long time storage, which I of course also showed you in a behind the scenes vlog, I picked out a few models that I wanted to check up on and perhaps use for some future videos. And what I noticed was that, well, I have 4 Garuda Indonesia aircraft models, which is basically the minimum number of models I want to put into such a video, especially also because I don't really see Herpa releasing any new Garuda Indonesia models anytime soon. So it's not like we are waiting for a further release of that airline coming up. So yeah, I think this is the perfect time to film that, my collection video. And once I've done that, there's actually 2 news videos that I want to record. So we are done with the my collection video. Now it is time for the news videos. So yeah, already done the setup here, just a very quick one. So yeah, let's record 2 news videos. All right, another day, another task, actually tasks. Because yesterday I recorded 2 Scale 500 news videos. One of them needs to go out today, so I need to edit that. But before I can do that, I need to make a setup for a video interview that I'm doing for a video project that I will be releasing on my real life aviation channel, Bongo Planes Does Aviation. A very important interview for that video, so I need to make sure that everything works out. So we're heading to the Bongo Planes headquarters to set all that up, make sure it works, and then take care of the Scale 500 news video. All right, so we have arrived in the headquarters. To be honest, I feel a bit anxious, a bit stressed out today. I mean, I don't think there's a big reason for it, to be honest. I mean, yes, the video interview is important. It's important that everything works, because I've been working many weeks towards this point to actually get a time where we can do this interview. But I've tried things out and it worked fine, so technically it should be all right. Then we have the news video, and most of it is pretty straightforward and should be fairly quickly edited, but there's one part in the video, which actually is towards the end of the video, where I'm not sure if I want to include it or not. It's not that much news. It's the fact that actually I've been trying to establish a dialogue with Herpa and trying to ask them things, and it's been very, very difficult to get any answers from them, if at all. And in fact, one concrete question I haven't received any answer. And so I'm talking a bit about that and the process, and well, my thoughts that I don't think it's a great look for them. But to be honest, I mean, I think it's okay to talk about it. The question is if I've managed to get the right tone in the video, and I'm not sure about that, so I have to look at it. I've recorded that section a few times, trying to express myself in the best possible way, but yeah, I guess once I'm editing the video I will see if I'm happy with it, and if I leave it in the video or if I take it out, because talking frankly, I mean, I try to do that, but sometimes things are better not set out directly, because they will it's just not helpful. Now I don't think that anyone from Herpa really watches my videos rigorously, maybe sometimes, but I don't think there's someone in Herpa that watches every single video of me. So it's not like I feel like I can't just talk freely, which I do most of the time, but again, I try to establish some dialogue with them because I think it would be helpful, not just for me, but for the community in general. And yeah, so I'm really doubtful if I want to include this in this news video or not. Again, mainly also because I'm just not sure if I expressed myself the way I wanted to, if I'm conveying the points I'm trying to make in a good way. So yeah, a bit anxious, a bit nervous today. But sometimes that's just how it is. But in order to get rid of this anxiousness and this nervousness, I think I'll just start off by setting up everything that I need to set up for the video interview. And once I've done that, I can just start editing the news video until yeah, the time when I need to do the interview. And I think that will give me some peace of mind. So yeah, let's start with setting everything up for the video interview. All right, so I think I have the basic setup that I want. Some light. I have one camera here, which is basically filming the computer. Then I have my Osmo over there, which kind of will give like an overview, kind of behind the scenes shot, which I can not just use for this behind the scenes video, but actually use for kind of behind the scenes shot with the interview. These kind of shots here are good if I, for example, need to edit in the interview, so I can make some cuts and basically hide that there are cuts in the interview. Just gives a better flow in a video, basically. Yeah, and then of course I have the screen recording of the interview as well. So I will have basically 3 angles for the interview, which should be more than sufficient. Still a bit nervous, still a bit anxious. I guess that will probably go away after the interview when I know that everything has worked. But I have about 1.5 hours now until the interview starts, so I think I will start working on editing the news video. The easy parts should be fairly quickly done, and then of course I need to make my mind up whether I want to include the latter part in the video as well, or if I just cut it out. But yeah, let's see. Okay, actually managed to edit now everything that I said in this news video, and I think I'm not quite as nervous now as I was before. I've been thinking about it since yesterday, if I managed to say the things in the right way, the way I wanted to say them. And I ended up taking the last take. I think I recorded it 3, 4, 5 times, just to be sure. Ended up taking the last take, and I think that's okay. I think I can stand behind what I'm saying there. It's not too forceful, it's not too attacking, but it does portray that I'm a bit disappointed with the way things have been going, and that I'm just, hopeful that it maybe can be better in the future. So I hope this is the way people will understand it. But yeah, I think I will leave it in and try to see, yeah, if there's any response. All right, so I still have some time until the video interview, so I think I will just continue on editing now, adding some cutaways, some images of the things that I'm talking about, at least of the things that I do have images of, and yeah, then we should have a new news video. Maybe I may, if I'm lucky, I can perhaps even render it out before my meeting starts, and then I can start uploading it so that the video can go in a few hours. Always takes a bit of time rendering, and then also having YouTube kind of chewing through the video so that yeah, the full quality is available before I publish it. And of course YouTube's copyright checks and all that. I mean, I'm not in breach of anything, but they need to run through it, and that takes some time. All right, so next step, continuing editing the video before the video interview. All right, a terrible thumbnail has been created. Okay, I think for a news video, I think it's fine. It's really not a great thumbnail, but hey, it is what it is. But actually, yeah, I'm calming down a bit now again. The nervousness is dissipating slowly but surely, because the video is pretty much edited, it's rendered, thumbnail is done. So now I just need to export it and then upload it to YouTube, and I still have about 40 minutes until the video interview starts. So I think 30 minutes effectively still working time. Then I need to get the questions ready so that I have them in front of me, just so that I don't forget them. And yeah, then it's time to do a video interview. Air freight, I mean, obviously when people need to ship something, there are various options. There is by land, there is by sea, and there is by air. And air is always regarded as being the fastest way of shipping anything around the world. But Time Matters is basically focusing on doing things even faster than with usual air freight. So my question is, Time Matters operates air freight that needs to arrive at destinations faster than normal air freight can do. How does Time Matters achieve this? All right, so the video is now converting. Yeah, I think the interview went well. I'm just gonna stop the recording of the other cameras. All right. Yeah, no, very good interview. Nice people. If you're interested in the result of all that, it will come up on my channel, Bongo Planes Does Aviation. So yeah. It's a bit nerve-wracking, you know, when you do these kind of things, but it's very good. I'm very happy with the result. I think they told some really interesting things. Obviously now I will have to listen to it all again, because while the interview, I'm concentrating on a lot of things, not just listening to the answers. So during the editing process, of course, yeah, I get the chance to listen really carefully again what they are answering, so that I can pick out the best bits for the video. But yeah, all right. So that means I have to edit the video for Bongo Planes Does Aviation, and then I have, of course, yesterday recorded some parts for the next news video, which is of course going to be about the new announcements from Harper Wings. But Harper is announcing these things on Monday. We are right now on a Friday. So I pre-recorded basically my parts of that reaction video that I could record beforehand. So everything in front of the camera. As soon as I get images and information about the releases from Harper Wings, I can then do a voiceover for that and add images to the video. So I have a few things that I can work on here over the weekend. But yeah, my heart is pumping right now. But no, I'm really happy. I was quite nervous earlier today, stressed out. Now I'm a little bit nervous again, but more because of happiness, because now it's done. Yeah, happy times. So keep an eye out for all the stuff coming up on the channel. Some of it will probably already be out when you watch this video. Some of it might come very soon. But yeah, I think that's all I have for this behind the scenes vlog. Let's see. In a few days, hopefully, there will be arriving a package from A4 Airport. So I'll be sure to film that. But until then, take care. Please feel free to leave a like if you like this type of content, and of course hit subscribe. With that, see you in another video very soon here on the channel I'm checking out, and bye.